Yeah. It's a big game. Who you know that got it behind the scenes like behind the O-line soon as the QB say hype. It's big game, big game. Analysis from the player's point of view. Injuries, big trades, player news. Yeah, sector competition, and he play with Tony Dungy. Better listen, I'm talking about Big Game Sports Buzz. Said everything you need and more. Yeah. Big Game Sports Buzz. I thought I told you once before. We call him Big Game James. Yeah, Big Game James. Big Game James.
What's going on, everybody? This is Big Game Sports Buzz, where the sports fanatic and the pro athlete come together to talk about sports and everything around it. I am Jay Stoggs, the Buff Nerd. Of course, I'm joined by the man, the myth, the legend. The reason why we got the show called what it is, Big Game James. What's going on, my guy?
What's up? What's up, Jay?
Yeah, man, he's working hard there. Hey, before we get into this and get started, he's pressing buttons and doing all kinds of weird stuff over there. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and smash that bell. Let you know when Big Game Entertainment, especially Big Game Sports Buzz, and all other podcasts are on. You can check us out on Amazon, as well as Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. We are there. So, again, make sure that you like, make sure that you smash that bell, and make sure that you share. That's also important because we're here on YouTube. We're also here on Facebook Live. We're going to be on Instagram and all the other stuff, man. All the socials. That's what the young kids say, the socials.
Can you go live on Instagram? If we can, I need to figure out how to do that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I have to ask my daughter.
You mentioned it, and you got me wondering.
Hey, there you go. I have to ask my daughter, man. I don't know. But like I said, we got a lot of good things here we're going to talk about tonight. Of course, in our 4 down, Stephen Jones talking about Dak. The Lakers without Russ, maybe they are better. Giannis's message to KD. Ooh, shots fired. Deion Sanders. There's a lot of controversy right now, and Swagoo kind of, is bumping it up, right or wrong. And tonight, of course, we have the top five burger joints. Now, look, we already know what you're about to say. California, West Coast. We already know what you're going to say, Virginia, East Coast. Okay? So, look, just put it in there. Put it in the chat. We always love to hear from you so that we can tell you you're wrong. But, hey, it's always a good time. And we'll always chat back at you as well. So, we ready, my guy?
Yeah, man. I'm sorry. We ready. I'm just,
Hey, it's all good. It's a Tuesday. On a Tuesday,
let's do this.
Sometimes it is what it is.
Yeah, sometimes.
Let's get into 4 downs, man. So, earlier this week, or as we start to move into, what is the off season? We are in the off season, and free agency is coming up very, very soon. We also are getting into the combine. We're getting into, rookies and things of that nature, and everyone's jockeying to see who's going to do what. Stephen Jones has come out and has said he believes that Dak can do it. Dak is the man. There's no need for them to look any further than Dakota Rain.
Wow. Hey, man.
Now,
Go ahead. I said, hey, man, but it was supposed to be like a mental, hey, man.
The thing about this is, right, as we talk about this, and yes, I'm a Cowboys fan, but here's as a Cowboys fan, sometimes you have to do. You have to separate yourself from reality and fantasy, okay? Because the fantasy of this is that he can't do it. We believe that he's there, that he is the man and all of that. I've had to step back from Dakota Rain and say, look, he is what he is. He is what he is. He is that type of quarterback that, look, he can't throw anyone open. That's not what he does. He is not a great athlete, but a good athlete. But he's not going to run for 3 touchdowns. That's not him. He doesn't improvise very well. That's not him. He's a solid quarterback. That is what he is. Therefore, you need to have great talent around him. And if you don't, then you won't do well. That's Dak. That's him.
Now, that example you gave is a good one, Jay, but at the end of the day, let's just ask the question. Do you believe he can get the job done as the Cowboys starting quarterback and get y'all over that threshold to the next level of, conference championship or Super Bowl?
With this present team, no.
Really?
He cannot. With the team as it is made up right now, no. He's going to have a dynamic running back. He needs another receiver that is dynamic. And he needs a solid line. Now, I won't say that he needs an all-star Pro Bowl, all 5 linemen, but you need at least 2 Zach Martins on there. Okay. Steele is coming back, but Steele is a free agent, so he's going to have to get paid. Pollard was injured, but more than likely they're going to go into the draft to get someone. You're drafting at 26, so there's some options there, but some of the options that you want won't be there. So yeah, but if we look at the team as it is set up right now, no, he can't. He is not that guy to elevate them to that. As I've stated before, you win with Dak, you don't win because of Dak.
Oh, wow. All right. I just think that the statement was interesting. It's on ESPN is where one of the places I saw that, and the combine is going to happen there in Indianapolis. Different conversations going on, and the question was asked about somebody's quarterback, and then Stephen Jones basically said, "I believe in Dak. I believe Dak is our guy and can get things done." And I saw this, and not to make this like a Dak smashing segment. But it makes me ask the question because he to me, I give Dak a hard time, and I think I do a lot because you're my friend, and I like to give you a hard time because of your quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But realistically, compared to so many guys throughout the league, Carson Wentz got less heat than Dak and was awful.
Yeah,
I mean, about where he was drafted, and he just got released by the Commanders. Dak takes a lot of shots from a lot of people. Is it warranted, or should Stephen Jones, is he right for having the confidence in his team that he does?
I think the other thing that we have to look at too is, Josh Allen's numbers are comparable to Dak's. They really are. When you start breaking it down, Josh Allen and Dak Prescott on paper, if you just remove the names and didn't have pictures, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. So when we start looking at it from that standpoint, now here's the only difference you have, and I say only, but the difference is that Josh Allen got Buffalo closer to the Super Bowl than Dak has. But that was 1 year. But yeah, when you start looking at the numbers and you start taking names away and pictures and you just compare them just on that, they're the same, but Josh Allen is not going to get that heat. I think there's several reasons. Number one, he plays for the Dallas Cowboys. You can hate it or you can say whatever, but that's a fact. Okay. It is what it is, The other fact of the matter is that you held out. You wanted the contract that you wanted. You got what you wanted. You're getting paid $40 million a year. What do you have to show for it? So as a fan base, and you know how the fan base is as far as the Cowboys fan base, they're rabid. I'm not going to say horrible, but the expectation is bowl or bust, no matter what the squad looks like. Even with Quincy Carter, it's bowl or bust.
Damn. That's a name from the past there, bro. God, dog. You went Quincy Carter on us.
I mean, it is what it is here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is here. So when you start looking at that, when you look at, Vinny Testaverde and Drew Bledsoe at the end of his career, and you're saying, oh yeah, ball or bust. No, that's not the team.
Okay.
So, yeah, Dak is not the guy for this team.
Do you
put
think
some people around him?
Do you think Stephen Jones is saying what he's saying to try to boost Dak's confidence, or do you think he really believes it? That's the part for me. Does he really believe
that's
it?
the part. And to me, it's ownership. I think it's one of those types where you have owners in the league that they're looking at their QBs, and we're starting to see this a lot more. And this was on the past podcast when we talked about, has the QB position become overvalued? Whereas I will fire a coach before I get rid of a quarterback. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's still some old holdouts. We're looking at Baltimore. We're looking at Oakland, where it's still the old guard. But I think you're looking at ownership that's saying, hey, the QB position is more important than a coach. That doesn't hurt my cap. I can go get another guy or a young whatever, and they can figure it out with this quarterback. So I'm going to hitch my ride to the quarterback as an owner. So yeah, I think it's really that part of it.
Okay. Well, man, I had to put it out there for you, man.
No, I appreciate it. And plus, they can't go into the draft and get another one, and you definitely don't want anything that's out there right now.
You don't want to trade for Justin Fields? With your offensive line, Justin Fields would look just another target?
The problem would be what you give up for him.
Yeah.
That would be the issue.
Yeah.
That would be the issue there. And it's definitely going to be ones and twos for years to come. So, yeah, that's the issue for me for that. All right. So, there's more.
That's a sad air horn. That was a sad air horn right there. It was sad, dog. You gave up on your boys, dog. It got sad on us.
Hey, that's when you think you graduate and they ain't got your name on the list, no diploma, and they tell you, oh no, you just hold up right here. You invited all your family, your friends. Second down, are the Lakers better now without Russ? So,
God. How does Russell Westbrook keep making his way back into our show?
I don't know.
What had happened was what?
What had happened was, so the Lakers are kind of on a roll. Anthony Davis seems to be a lot better, even though he's still complaining for whatever reason. Who knows? They beat the Mavs. They look like they're on the move. And it looks like, the locker room, there's more camaraderie. People are happier. Was that move? So it seems to me like the move worked. Addition by subtraction.
So we're saying we look at this now. Russ is gone.
Yeah.
The Lakers went on a little bit of a win streak, I guess. They beat your Mavericks after being down 27, came back and
oh my God.
And won that game.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, they're better without him, I guess. But LeBron just got hurt, and he's like, well, we're gonna talk about that later, but
right.
Russ's role as a 6-man, did he really affect the chemistry of that team? He's a 6-man coming off the bench.
He's a 6-man.
He shouldn't have had that much influence on what was going on.
But I think even as a 6-man, with that name that he has and what he brings with him and his type of personality, yeah, even if you're a 6-man,
Okay.
Respect. He's not Carmelo. Well, Carmelo was a 6-man. He's coming off the bench, and Carmelo was like, look, I'm a 6-man. I'm just going to chill. I'm good. You have other people that are starting, and you got LeBron like, I'm good. We're good. It didn't work, but Russ is just not that dude. He's not built that way. So yeah, addition by subtraction. They got rid of him.
Okay.
They got better. LA, I mean, he dropped, I think, 47 in the first game with LA. So they lost to Sacramento, and they came back and beat them. But I mean, yeah, we'll see how that all works out. I think it's interesting to see Russ in the Clippers in LA and how their trajectory is going to be, especially this season. We've talked about this in the West with Kyrie now in the West and KD in the West. Russ staying in the West. LeBron is there. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. And Golden State, right? And
done.
Memphis. So
I think Golden State's done.
I can't count them out, man.
I know you say that, but Clay's.
We did it last year.
Okay. You did. I didn't.
Yes, you did. You lying.
Prove it. Not playing.
Whatever. Hey, let's get into this third down because this is good.
Boy,
this is good. This is good. This right here is going down. Look, so this was sent to me by a good person that I respect. Out of Barstool Sportsbook via the Daily Show, right? So on the Daily Show, Giannis, I think the Campo, goes on and he says he has a message to Kevin Durant. He says, you keep joining super teams, and again, quote, you keep joining super teams to win an NBA title. How about we work out together sometime so I can teach you how to carry your own team? My guy.
Man.
I mean, my buddy, my dude.
Dude. Now,
fire.
Giannis has talked a lot in the past about KD being the best player in the game and looking up to KD and how much he respected his game. Is this a low for Giannis to say this, or is he speaking truth?
Hold on. Which camera I'm on? Here we go. Last Wednesday on the Chop Shop, it got a little heated. Some people that got a little upset because I made the statement that KD, he's not as elite as he once was. Even made the statement that he's not an elite player right now, today. That's what they told me. You're crazy. You're silly. You're mad. Giannis says this. Now it's like, hey, Giannis is speaking truth. Giannis knows what he's talking about. Now I get it. I'm 5'10", 3/4, right? I didn't play pro ball. I'm not from Italy, but I know what I see. And what I see is, KD, great player. Elite, not so much. I'm just saying, what are we doing here?
Damn. Hey, Man, I still think your ass is crazy, but it's okay, man. You're entitled to your opinion, and I'm not mad at you about that. This is my whole thing. Giannis is good enough to say something that a lot of other players will be afraid to say
Yeah,
because their play can't back it up. But he's a superstar in his own right,
he
and
is. He's an former MVP.
he's the next face of the NBA, I believe. Once LeBron is done, I could be wrong. That's a whole nother topic, but
Okay.
it surprised me. But at the same time, I'm not mad because he's speaking a lot of truth in it. He's speaking a lot of truth. But is KD gonna come back, or does he have to be healthy before he can even respond to it?
I mean, dude, it gets frustrating when you know what you're saying is true and people are telling you, "Oh, you're a hater." "Oh, what are you talking about?" "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." "Oh, no, I know what I see. I watched the game. Okay. I've been watching this game for a very long time. And I love KD's game. It is amazing. But I know this. Today, KD, right? That dude, nah. He's got to stay healthy.
So
He's got to, and he puts in work. When he's healthy, I don't believe there's anyone on this planet that can deal with him. Hands down, both sides of the court. But when he is not, and that is now becoming more often than not, the best ability is availability.
Now, Jay, so when would you say the last time KD was that guy that people were afraid of?
When they were in the playoffs with Brooklyn, he was there.
Was that
Harden was hurt.
The Knicks beat him? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Their only playoff win.
I'm just trying to imagine. I'm trying to remember that. That's when. Okay.
Yeah. Like, and I mean, it's been years, but if you want to talk about scary KD, before the first Achilles.
Oh, so you're going all the way back to Golden State. Wow.
First Achilles before Golden State.
I think somebody just threw a flag on the play at you, but it's okay, man.
Hey, I think once he moved over to the East and Giannis saw that, okay.
And they still won
I
it
can
with,
do this.
okay. That's a good point, Jay. It's a good point.
You know, when you see that, when you see Boston doing what they're doing to him or did what they did to him, okay. You're not the boogeyman anymore. Right? You're not. We can understand that, hey, you're going to get points, but you're not going to lift your team. Okay. You're not going to make your team better. And there's the difference. And when I look at an elite player, to me, that's what it is. Can you carry the team? And it's like what Giannis said, can you carry the team on your back? Can you be the one that says, look, you're not there, I got you. Joel Embiid is that dude to me, right? There was a half where he didn't score. But he said, look, I ain't going to score, but my defense, I got it. That's where it is. I got it. What's up, Miss B? Good to see you. Yeah, long time no see. I know. Look, yo, Hawks, let me tell you something. When we talk about keeping on the court, we going to get to that because yo, Hawks is in terrible, terrible trouble, my friend. Terrible trouble. That's a fact. But yeah, I'm just
pump the brakes on that talk, man. Come on now. You ain't gotta hate my Hawks, man.
I don't see, and here's the problem with folks. When you start talking truth about their team, oh, you hating? No, I'm not hating. That's a fact.
Oh shit!
It's a fact. It's a fact.
All right.
I'm not hating. just like this. I'm not hating. Let's get to the fourth down because this is another part of this.
Oh, Father God.
Okay. No, don't call on him yet.
No,
we're not there yet.
Oh, you want me to just pull the video up?
Pull the video.
But I don't know where he says. Okay, let's see something.
Oh, Trav, I don't go anywhere. That was I mean, just forgot. Yeah, but in 14 years, I've never played.
Hey, can you hear Jay?
Snow. I never had to play in the snow. So just seeing the snow and just going snow.
So if you don't know, this is Deion Sanders on the Rich Eisen show.
It's not cold. It's not like
there's been some controversy.
I stopped him
about what he has said, and if you don't know, we're gonna pull this video up so you can hear it.
How you doing?
Between him and Marcus Spears, Swagoo, and saying what he said about different recruiting different types of players and the mentality. Where we at? You good?
How quick can you build something there? Do you think?
We have the blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
We just did it.
I think we're there.
Yeah, we plan on doing it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
In Pac-12 football, getting it done.
Yep.
All right.
That means we get the. I think we have two teams that we potentially play that. So that means you guys are going to be at one of those games.
Absolutely.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
Absolutely.
Now,
checking.
you know,
there's no chapters on this thing.
Whatever you need.
And my computer now being wonky with me trying to.
Recruiting
is
what we need.
You tell
I
us.
You're doing too much.
I'm not even touching anything.
Every now and then, just drop the name
I'm
on
not even
there.
touching anything.
And just tell the Buff fans to just go.
Hey, but in a nutshell, let's do this.
Yeah.
Because
we're gonna get it to you, Ms. B. Here we go.
It's making me mad right now. But in a nutshell, man, Deion Sanders was making a generalization of the types of players and the types of homes and backgrounds that they come from based on their positions. And a lot of people took offense to it because he said he was enhancing stereotypes of Black people. And I think it could be very offensive, and I think Marcus Spears had maybe a right to feel the way he felt. And I just think Deion Sanders was poking and having fun, and he got a little carried away. I will share the video if you go to Big Game Sports Buzz Twitter. I will have it on that. I don't know why my computer's tripping and I can't get it loaded right now. So either way, it's a little crazy, Jay, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I'm taking that right now. I understand, but I'm not really that mad.
I'm not mad at all. And I think what got them was that when they talked about defensive linemen, he said, and the big thing was defensive linemen, when he's looking for them, they come from single mother homes because they have a certain type of mentality.
Right.
And quarterbacks, 2-parent home, so they have their stable, they're able to take, things on like that. DBs, they got to be smart. They're looking at like 3.5, 3.5 GPA.
I just put in the chat, Jay. So if anybody's watching it, you know what I'm saying, Miss B,
yeah,
it's right there in the chat. Watch that later on and just listen to what he said and see how, it tickles your feathers.
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. What gets me again is we get upset because someone that looks like us is saying what is, as it was a blueprint or a plan. Other types of coaches do this all the time, and I don't want to get into the racing and they know what this is. They know what it is.
But Jay, let me ask you this: whether Deion's right or wrong, some things that we say and do behind closed doors with other people, shouldn't it just be left there and not said on Rich Eisen to make light of the situation the way he did? Because, I need that D lineman. That's that single mama. He hungry. He hungry. That's that single mama. He know he got to work to get it. Hey, I'm a defensive lineman that made it to the NFL, and I had 2 parents in my house.
Okay.
So that's a broad generalization, dog. It's a broad
It is a broad generalization. It is a broad generalization to an extent. I mean, we were talking about this. We were talking about this in the house, and I said, if you look at the defensive player of the year was Joey Bosa. He's from a two-parent home. TJ Watt, JJ Watt, two-parent homes. So is he right?
Okay, I'm gonna say this, and I know I just got. He's implying that
yes,
ferocious African American defensive
he didn't
lineman.
say that.
He didn't have to say it. He implied it.
He didn't see in that part right there.
Okay.
He never said or mentioned race.
Okay,
he never mentioned it. And that's what gets me about we're ready. We stand at the ready because of a stereotype that we want to put on ourselves. As you just stated, you came from a two-parent home and you made it to the league as a defensive lineman. I just named off defensive players of the year who came from two-parent homes. There are other defensive players, defensive linemen that came from two-parent homes. There are some that came from single-parent homes, mother, father, right? You are what you are. Your background is what your background is. If we're going to sit here and get upset about every single thing that is a quote-unquote stereotype, that's why we always mad.
I mean, yeah, I feel you. I'm not mad at Deion. I don't.
Deion is Deion.
I see how it can be taken out of. I see how it can be offensive to some people,
and it makes me wonder why is like I love Marcus Spears. I think he's great commentator and analyst. I think he's a great commentator. Excuse me. I think he is great. Him and Big Perk, they have a great podcast. I listen to it all the time. But here's one thing that, again, that gets me is when you have people like this that are in that spotlight, they have a platform, and they hear someone else that says something that they don't like, now they offended. Okay, you don't like it, that's cool. You don't like it. We get it. You have every right not to like it, and you can express that. But to say you shouldn't say this or you wrong or this, that, and the other, and then to say, you telling about us, he never mentioned race at all. He never mentioned color. All he said was, these are the types of backgrounds I'm looking for.
But see, I feel you there. I just think it was implied then. Because I obviously just implied I think too, when you name TJ Watt, JJ Watt, the Bosa brothers, but you mentioned people that was different pigmentation. So it made me feel no. I'm just saying I think that's how I took it.
Yeah.
Like and I missed part of the point that was being made. That's all I'm saying.
Charles Haley.
Okay, you ain't got to name black ones now to make me feel better. You don't have to do that.
I want you to feel okay.
You don't have to name black people to make me feel better. It's okay, dog.
Oh, okay,
it's
man.
right.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm not mad. I'm not upset. This is my whole thing.
Y'all don't be upset.
I
love Deion, man.
When it's time for y'all to do stuff and get stuff done, be careful. Because if you don't, you're just going to have people running around saying stuff like this.
Oh, hell no. 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 Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
That's right. This is the part of the podcast where we look at things that happen in sports that make us say, oh, hell no. You got one, man? Because I got one.
Yeah, I got a quick one, man. It's nothing too serious, man. Just want to keep light of things. LaMelo Ball was seen leaving the arena in Charlotte about a week ago, looking like a character of Grand Theft Auto. He was driving his Hot Wheel looking Lamborghini around, pulling out in front of people, cutting them off, running red lights, and it's just like, yo, grow up. You got money, you got sports cars, you got shoes, you got all this stuff. Yet you're going out being reckless and you're putting people's lives in danger because you think you're invincible and young. And we're gonna talk about you in a minute. It's obviously you're not invincible because I believe it's karma of why you out for the rest of the year. But the way he was, man, I don't know if you've seen the video, Jay. It looked like somebody had a controller and was driving. You know how you used to drive on Grand Theft Auto when the police was chasing you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was driving like a bat out of hell, like a fool, just a straight fool. Couldn't believe it. So that's my hell nah. It's like, come on, man. You're to a point. Your career and your lifestyle is elevated. You're doing well. Enjoy your star status. Enjoy your lifestyle, but don't be a fool with that can endanger other people later on. That's my whole thing, bro.
Man, I got you on that. For some reason, fans are going crazy all over the world. This comes from the pitch. For those who don't know what that is, that's the soccer field. And this happened a little bit ago. But a PSV fan, okay, that's one of France's team. They punched a Sevilla goalkeeper in the face. I don't know if you heard about this, but the fan runs out onto the field. He goes up to the goalie, punches the goalie. The goalie takes him down, right? But it's like it's something you just don't see. Usually they have security and they'll run him down, they'll catch him. But guy makes it all the way from basically half field onto the field, midfield, punches the goalie. What are we doing? What if you upset? Okay, cool, I get it.
Hey, rewind that, Jay. Hold on. Oh, hell no to the security staff. Because this fool, like you said, never should have even made it to the damn goalie.
He should have never.
How did you
made
get
it
from midfield to the goalie
midfield,
box
man,
without
to the goalie
somebody
box.
taking you out?
Nobody. Just nobody.
Boy.
So yeah, oh hell no to them, and that whole
hell no to them. For sure. The security staff, y'all fired.
Y'all done. It's over.
Lord have mercy. Well,
man, let's do it. Let's keep it. In a bold and ostentatious move, I'm gonna use that word. The Hawks fired Nate McMillan. Deservedly so.
Hey Jay, I'm working on a piece for this now for one of my shorts, man. And I don't know, Big Perk was not a fan of this move at all. And that's really why I got this on here. Because you know, I talked about the Atlanta Hawks a couple of years ago, man. I had my chest sticking out when they beat the Sixers in the playoffs, and they the ones that started Ben Simmons' demise and crumble. He ain't been right on the court ever since Atlanta beat him down. And
this was James. This was James right here. No, you see them Hawks. You see them Hawks. Yeah, I was like, I've never known you to be a Hawks fan. I thought you were.
Shut up, man.
I thought you were a running Rebel fan or something like that.
I see now you. Hey, I mean, you rubbing
his head and stuttering.
You messing with a friendship now. The running Rebel. Don't ever say that in your life ever again, ever. Nah, but I mean, you look at this over the last. Trae Young has been in the NFL, the NBA for 5 seasons now.
5.
He's had 2 coaches in the last 3 years. And some people are saying he's a bit of a diva and cannot take harsh, real coaching. You know, there's been times where coming back from a road game, he was like, he didn't want to fly back with the team. And Nate McMillan just kind of put a stop to it and is like, nah, the hell with that. You going with us. He fined him. You know, one time Trae Young didn't want to play, so he just said he not playing, didn't show up at the arena at Phillip at the house. And Nate McMillan, you know, put his foot down. He old school. He has an old school mentality. And it's obvious Hawks management, especially since they fired the general manager in December and hired a new one, and he's making moves, and they already hired a new coach in Quinn Snyder. But management sided with the player. and they said it was to save a split in the locker room. Is ultimately what happened. You can't tell me Nate McMillan takes over as a coach, gets them to the second round of the playoffs, where they end up losing to the Knicks in 7 games, and it looks like they're on the right way up. And next thing you know, it's a debacle, and you go on the bat for a player that if you don't, that's supposed to be a superstar, but he hadn't gotten you to that point yet. He ain't got you over the hump, and supposedly they're gonna lose him. They're gonna lose him in free agents in a year anyway, because he want to go to New York and play with Julius Randle. I don't know how true it is, but I just think Nate McMillan got the bad end of the stick on this one. Man, who else in New York that's playing that besides Brunson, because he just left your Mavericks?
Brunson, that's about it. But they play the same position, so and they're not gonna get rid of Brunson. So I don't know. And they both the same size. Like that don't even make sense. What gets me about that whole move is I get why you have to fire the coach because you can't fire the player for the cap and contracts and all of that. But it's sad to see where the players have that much control. Where, yeah, you looking at the player like, look, that's the coach. You do what he says. He's got the experience. He's here to help build the team and push it forward. And again, we talk about elite status. And what does elite mean? Does that mean that you can drop 50 points any given night or 30 points any given night? Okay. But your team loses by 10. Are you an elite player? Right? No one else is better because of you. The offense goes through you. You barely play defense.
Boy, that part.
Are you an elite player? Are you an elite player?
Trae Young, and I'm a Hawks fan. Y'all don't get it twisted. And Trae Young plays for my team, and I was a little excited. But the more I think about it, here it is. People jumped the gun, got excited because you had like a little half-breed mixed boy shooting the hell out of the ball. And they're like, oh, Atlanta, they got a new Steph Curry. And Trae Young can't hold Steph Curry jockstrap.
Oh,
I said it.
I won't say he's that, but I will say this. Trae Young is a really dynamic player. He's a player you love to watch, but he is the only player on that team. And that's really kind of it.
Man, hold on. You forgetting DeJounte Murray right now, too. Come on, dog.
I hear what you're saying, but he's the only player on the team. And it's not to discount who you just said, but it's just the fact that the way he plays and how he acts, he's the only player on the team. It is Trae Young's team. It's a Trae Young show. That's what it is.
I understand.
You know I'm right.
No, I don't know you're right because there's other pieces that I believe in. He's the biggest thing. He helps Atlanta bring people to the arena. And that's why they want to make him happy. I understand all of that.
They have to.
I just know Nate McMillan got a raw deal. After he proved that he should have had a chance to be the coach. And look at Budenholzer after they got rid of him there and what he did. Atlanta's stupid. They make dumb moves and make dumb decisions. Period.
But they know that the league is ran by superstars. It's not ran by coaches.
Did you see this comment right here?
No. He's in the same.
Big shout out to Q. Man.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Hey, but you know what? There's a little validity to that because of what I was saying.
Here we go.
What's wrong?
Yeah. I finally got the comments going. Okay, here we go. Yeah. I know, my bad, man. It didn't update for me. It's supposed to be updated. StreamYard tripping. It's all good.
All right, blame the StreamYard. But yeah,
he is in the same category as Kyler Murray. I agree with that.
Facts.
If you want to be the superstar, fine, be a superstar, but be a superstar. Put in the work. We know you have the talent, but put in the work. Make everyone else better. Again, to me, that's an elite player.
But do we know that he does not put the work in?
What would your coach say, right? Practice how you play.
Right. Okay.
It's all going to be on the field. It's all going to be on the court. It's all going to be on the court. If all you're going to do is run around, shoot the ball from half court, 3/4 court, right, way over in the corner, but it don't look like you running any play. I mean, Kyler Murray does the same thing. And he got called out, and then they had to retract it. But, I mean, his coach is fired. No one wants to go to Arizona of their own volition unless they say, okay, well, look, I know this is how I can get a head coaching job.
Well, they got a head coach.
Again, but Gannon won't be there long.
Why is he going to get
whatever
fired?
His name is, Gannon, whatever.
He
won't last.
Philly. He won't last. Why not?
He won't last.
All right, we'll see. We shall see.
Hurts is not Kyler Murray. Hurts is not Kyler Murray.
Yeah, well, Gannon was the defensive coordinator, wasn't
he? Yeah.
Yeah. We know that.
So the question again is, okay, so the question is, who's going to be your OC? We say Trae got to humble himself. You're an asset on offense, but a liability on defense. Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
True that.
He's great on offense, but if you get beat, and trust me, I get it here in Dallas. They just decided they don't want to play defense anymore. They just said, "Nah, we'll just put up more points than you and still get beat."
Oh Lord, is that what happened?
Oh yeah, bro. When you lose, when you up by 27, and I love what Jason Kidd said. It was hurtful, but I love what he said. They got to grow up.
True.
They got to grow up. And that's what Trae Young has to do. He has to grow up.
All right, man.
He's been in the league 5 years. He's got to grow up at some point.
You're right.
And understand he's on the team. LeBron out for 2 weeks. Okay, he's old.
Boy. No, but my thing is, here it is where the Lakers are trying to play to get into this play-in game. And then they come to Dallas. They have a miracle comeback. Yeah. Every Laker fan I know is hooting and hollering. And next thing you know, I felt the pop. I heard the pop. LeBron will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. Is LeBron's reign over?
This is it. I mean, he's coming to the end of it.
Okay. Gotcha.
This is the same thing we saw with Kobe. This is the same thing we saw with Charles. The same thing we saw with Shaq. This is when you get old. This is the same thing we saw with Tom Brady. When you get old.
There we go.
When you get old, this is the same thing we saw with Brett Favre. When you get old, you get hurt.
Father Time is undefeated. We know this. Yes, we know.
So, yeah. But, hell, what a great run. What a great run. Dirk looked horrible his last season.
Oh.
Horrible.
Oh. That was hard to watch. It was hard to watch.
He couldn't even run down the court. Love Dirk.
And he didn't have that many good ones in between either.
Stop it.
Stop it. Man, that's a joke, man. Calm down. It's a joke.
It
and
sure
now, Jay,
is a joke.
I'm going to say something to you that I caught hell for. And you know what I compare a Laker fan to? Why are you laughing?
What?
I compare the Lakers. I told somebody that they're the Dallas Cowboy fans of the NBA. Always have these expectations that LA is the greatest thing. Showtime is awesome. Everybody wants to play for Showtime, and everybody's coming to LA. And if it wasn't for the bubble, championship, we got to go all the way back to Powell and Kobe to talk about LA's greatness.
You know what? I wouldn't say they're like the Cowboys fans. I would say they're like the Raiders.
Oh.
I would say the Knicks fans are like the Cowboys fans.
New York ain't ever won shit. I mean, Dallas at least won. The Lakers have won.
The Knicks won. It's been a long time.
Was I breathing? Was I breathing when the Knicks won?
I don't think so.
Man, last time I know the Knicks to get there, Patrick Ewing was playing, and Larry. I mean,
Yeah.
they didn't
It's been
win.
a minute. No, they won like in the 70s, bro. Like it's been a minute.
Man,
To me, and again, that's me being a Cowboys fan, but I'm coming to that point where I'm looking at Cowboys like, you know what? I have to let you go. I'm not gonna let them go. But I'm just gonna say, you know what? Let's see other people.
wow.
Let's just see other people.
Be less heartbreak like that.
But I'm gonna come back. That's the problem. I'll be back.
All Cowboys
Dame,
fans do.
we always do. This is, we're masochists. Dame dropped 71 points. Is he wasting his talent in Portland?
Yes. Now, hey Jay, the part about that, he dropped 71. Then he gets drug tested the next day. What is that? Oh, dude, Dame. It is Dame's fault. He signed the extension. They didn't bring not their soul in to help him.
Nah.
They get rid
one.
of McCullum, and he out there just scoring and shooting from God
Just
knows
scoring
where,
and shooting.
and he don't win nothing. Like y'all said this last week on the Chop Shop. If Dame doesn't get help, he won't be remembered for anything. Like he'll be
Nothing.
forgotten.
He will be forgotten. All he's going to have is that's it.
He's gonna be known for the hey man, that's the black dude that did the Modelo commercial.
That's it. That's it.
Damn.
That is all. I heard it. Yeah. I'm just saying that's
Boy.
That's what that is, man.
All right.
Let's see. I see that we got. Oh, we kind of going out over, huh?
I just thought
That's
it was
it. That's
good
all I want to
mix
do and
up,
keep it on
man.
record.
I just
That's
thought it
all I
was
want to
good
do and
mix
keep it on
up.
record. Yeah, that's all I want to do, man.
Cool.
What, man? This
What?
Daniel Jones, really?
You didn't hear about this? Quit
No.
reading stuff to the side of the script. We ain't talked to the people about it yet, man. Hey,
Between the lines. Let's go.
you big chowder head.
All right. Who cares if Falcons release Mariota? Is that a headline? Who cares?
Yeah. Because he quit on the
No one
team
cares.
anyway. So you released the dude that didn't even want to
Get
play the
outta
last
here.
half of the year.
Hey, Dame is the meaning of loyal to a fault, as well as Beasley up in Washington.
Okay, can I ask y'all a question? Q, since you said this and Jay Stoggs, loyal to a fault. So does being loyal to a fault just make you stupid? Because
No,
Beasley,
it makes you paid.
Because Bradley Beal could have left. Yeah, you was a rich,
Beal, yeah, thank
non-winning ass. He's another one that won't be remembered for nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's very
Bradley
true.
Beal was talented. He could have gone
Very much.
to a Dallas or to a Lakers or to a Phoenix. He could have gone somewhere and been relevant
loved that
enough
one.
to get a championship. Dame Lillard, the
We
same
wanted-
thing.
We wanted
And
Dame.
you could be loyal, you could get richer, but at the end of the day, how much more money can once you get past double-digit millions for consecutive years, you need to start thinking about a chip somewhere. Because all you're gonna do is be rich and wonder why you didn't go get a championship somewhere else.
Here's a question I have for you on that. And I know we just said between the lines, we're going to get there, but is Dame Lillard Hall of Fame?
Damn,
If he doesn't win a chip, is Dame Lillard Hall of Fame?
he's Hall of Fame, but he might not be first ballot. I'm being serious. He might get there like that 8th year. He might not be that 5-year out or whatever.
But they will forever be the man. Okay, great. In Portland, in D.C.
Q, have you been to Portland?
It's beautiful.
Okay, beautiful. Your ass ain't running to move to Portland. Yeah, man, please.
No.
Bye.
But the sound is just it's beautiful. Again, who cares about the Falcons? Bears trade #1 pick. Nah, they ain't finna do that. They not finna do that.
Hey, you're a hater.
They're not finna do that.
Why you right? Mariota, whatever. Now, that's just the rumors out there. Will they trade?
Yeah, that's the rumors.
Justin Fields. This is the dumbest thing I think I've heard.
Always rainy. Always rainy.
Yeah, it's like Seattle, bro. Justin Fields, I'm getting sick of hearing people want to call him a bust and Jamarcus Russell. I don't like that at all because
No.
here it is. The Bears draft this kid and put nothing around him, no weapons and
Yeah.
no line at all.
Yeah.
So for the last 2 seasons, he's been back there praying that he can just survive.
And the defense hasn't been that great, to be honest with you. It's been okay.
Once they traded Roquan, they gave up on defense.
Yeah. Straight up.
They traded
Michael
Roquan
Thomas going to be out in New Orleans. Yeah, I think he is. I think so.
Is he done? Can he come back? Anybody pick him up? How would you like to see him with a star on the side of his helmet?
I'd love it.
That's a team that I thought about because they need a receiver. They need a big play guy.
Yeah. I love it. As long as he, healthy a little bit, I want to. And what's crazy is they're now reevaluating their contract with freaking Michael Gallup, and saying maybe we overpaid.
You think
for him? So that they're not gonna. There's just rumblings about it. Daniel Jones wants $45 million contract.
Guess who you can thank for that, Jay?
Dakota Rain.
Yeah.
Dakota Rain said it for everybody. That was like, hey, look, we made it to the playoffs just like he did. Why can't we get that money?
But we know, a real football fan knows that they made it to the playoffs. Daboll was a good coach, but they made it to the playoffs on the legs of Saquon, on a healthy Saquon Barkley in their defense.
Yes.
Daniel Jones did enough management, but he's going to get paid. He's going to get paid. Because
there you go.
And that's the part that I know the Giants got to be kicking themselves in the butt because they didn't take the 5th-year option that they could have.
Because they were ready to get rid of him.
Jokes on you.
They were ready for the season to be trashed. They were ready for themselves to have a high draft pick, and it didn't happen that way.
Didn't happen.
So it didn't happen that way. This is great. Where will Aaron Rodgers be in 2023? Hopefully in the trash, because that's where he belongs.
Yeah.
He can go there too. Hey, now y'all leave my Gallup out of this. This kid will still come up.
Now, Q, that's cool. We understand he's coming off an injury. Why the hell do you pay him coming off of an injury and trade Amari Cooper?
Damn. That part. And before injury,
I was mad about that shit.
He was not. He can't get open.
Gallup? He can get open. He just can't catch when he open.
Q. When people throw this word around, potential. Tolbert, potential. Taco, potential. Cheeto, potential.
Who the hell is Cheeto? Randy Gregory?
Oh, no. We had a player, Cheeto, that was here, Cheeto Bay, and no, not good. Taco was here. Like, we were drafting food for a minute there on the defensive side of the ball, defensive lineman.
Now, Taco Charlton did ball in Michigan. It seemed like that was a good pickup in the late first round for y'all to get that edge rusher. We didn't know that he was just going to be a Taco Bueno commercial, and that was it.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. Potential. But no, Rodgers, trash. He can go there. I don't care where he goes. As long as it's, I don't care. Trash. Flush him down the toilet. He's done. Get him his man bun. He can stay in the dark room for 60 days or 600 days. I don't care.
Let us know how you feel, Jay. Let us know how you really feel.
Hey, Ben Affleck of the NFL.
Oh, damn. I thought that was Matt Stafford.
Okay, yeah. He can have that too. That's what half the guys are paid for potential. I want to say all the time that they're building up. You know who those owners are and where they end up on the couch in the playoffs. I don't believe I've ever heard the Chiefs say, "Hey, we've got players that have potential." I don't think they said that in the past 5 years. I don't think I've heard that. I don't think I've heard the Patriots say that, except for now they're saying it with Mac Jones because they're trying to drink the Kool-Aid. But
Is
we
Mac
haven't heard
Jones
it
the
that
guy? Is he the guy? Can he be that guy?
Ooh, that's a good question. Some would say yes, but they have to have the players around him. He needs a tight end.
Man,
He ain't got it.
He needs everything.
He does. He needs everything. He needs everything.
But yeah, they don't have a big. I mean, receivers. Yeah,
They got a whole roster. Who got a whole roster?
the Patriots.
Pacheco.
Oh, Pacheco about to get Carl Edwards-Helaire fired.
Man, I mean, look, I get what you're saying with potential because we looked at Tony Pollard and there was I don't know, Tony Pollard. And now we're like, he's the best in the league. He's a Pro Bowler potential. Okay. If that's what you want to do. We just say they let go of Tyrese with the hopes he could step up. The hopes, the potential. I don't know, my guy. I don't know, Q. I don't know. That's going to be the debate, man. We'll see about that. All right. It's time for us to go ahead and get it. Are we doing OGG or not?
Yeah, dog. Why not?
Because no one likes it.
No one likes you, yet I bring you back every week. Hey, it's a quick one.
True.
It's a quick one tonight.
Come on, we're gonna do one. Gotta go. Put it up there.
You made my whole damn screen go crazy. See?
Even your screen don't like one. Gotta go. All right. Those buttons make your screen go crazy.
Yeah, you might be right. All right, one gotta go. The segment that J Stoggs hates, and I want to do it every week just because I know he does not like it. Makes it that much better. This week we're going back to the wide receiver category. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Cooper Kupp, CeeDee Lamb. One gotta go.
From this past season, it's Cooper Kupp.
Period. Right? Not just the season.
Oh, period?
That's fine. What man? We know you're not gonna cut CeeDee Lamb because you're loyal to the star.
All right. Yes, it's probably gonna be CD, man.
Oh wow, really?
Out of that group, but CD had 1,200 yards, man. I mean, and 8 touchdowns. We was 8 touchdowns this season.
Yeah, I see these. Jefferson and Chase ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
Before the injuries.
So am I, but CD. Hey.
Yeah, see. Don't hate the player. Hate the game, Jay Stizzle.
This is a stupid game.
All right, man. It's stupid or not.
Stupid. And he was the lone receiver. It's a stupid game.
You know what you sound like right now? You sound like a 5-year-old. Like you want to just start kicking your feet up and have the temper tantrum.
That's a short joke. I know that's a short joke.
I said nothing about your stature, dog, at all.
I feel like Dion up here.
Hey, can I ask you a question real quick?
What?
If you sit on the curb, can you still swing your feet?
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
I just want you to know it's hard to run without a big toe. Just think about that.
Are you?
just want to let you know that.
I feel like I'm being threatened right now.
Not being threatened. Don't take your ball. Don't go home, man. But you see what's going on here. But you can't. It's hard to run without that big toe. Just saying.
Oh, shoot.
This
All right,
week, some people have a top 100. Some have a top 50. Some have a top 25. Some punk out and have a top 10. But here, top 5. That's what we do. What's in, what's out. What's that? It is That's Your Balance. Oh my gosh, so funny. This week's top 5 burger joints. What's your favorite burger joints? I guess we really could say burger joints or burgers.
Yeah, it's all
Types
good.
of burgers.
Oh, types of burgers would have been different. That's a whole nother
Yeah.
category.
Let's do that.
Right now on the fly?
Yeah. Let's go.
No, okay. I don't like that.
Okay,
I like being
fine.
prepared. No, we'll go favorite burgers.
No,
we'll go types of
we'll
burgers.
do burger joints. Come on.
No, we'll go
Burger
types
joints.
of burgers. Shut it. Types of burgers.
I'm going burger joints.
There you go. You taking your ball and going home again.
Hood burgers or regular franchise burgers?
Hey, now it could be a Wingfield. It could be a hood burger. Whatever your favorite burger spot is, Q.
Yeah, that's whatever it is. And let us know where it is, man. Hey, I'm doing a thing right now, a lifestyle change, but I'm gonna go find it. As long as they can put it on some lettuce, I'll go eat it. I'll do that for sure.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with a lettuce wrap burger, man. It's all good.
Man, I had one at Red Robin. Yum, boy, it was fantastic.
Damn, I forgot about Red Robin because it's not close to me.
Because that's one of mine. I guess I'm gonna go first.
You gonna break tradition? Go ahead, brother. Your turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna zoom in for you. I'm gonna zoom in on you for this.
Wingfields and JG's. Hey, let's go. All right. So for me, yeah, Red Robin, endless steak fries, very good. You put the seasoning on there. Hey, let's go. Of course, Kincaid's is another good one that's kind of local here, and that's a great burger place that I like to go to. That's what, 2. So on the third one, man, I tell you what, I like Burger King. Some people don't, but I do. That Whopper with cheese, damn, bacon, let's go. Very good stuff. There's a place that's called Mooyah. It's nice. It's good. I like it. And of course, America's favorite that is coming to a city near you. What a burger. Let's go. That's a hater.
Good job. No, man, I'm not a hater at all. Not a hater at all. Your list was good. You missed some places that I'm gonna have to put on there for you, but that's what your boy Big Game is here for. So, when it comes to being big and a burger connoisseur, I am those two things. I am very big and I consume hamburgers. First and foremost, Jay, I'm not mad at you about Burger King. Do you know that you can get a quad stack Whopper now at Burger King? That's a whole lot of meat. That's a whole lot of meat on one burger. That's a lot of
damn.
That's a lot of fatness taking place. But so anyway, let's get on with this list. So right now, your boy Big Game James, when it comes down to the burgers, number 5, Whataburger. I like a good Whataburger. It's a great Texas staple. Thank you, Texas, for putting me on since I've been here. So Whataburger, yeah, I got you. Number 4, In-N-Out. In-N-Out. And I'm coming from the West Coast. In-N-Out is good. I hate their French fries. But the burgers are good. And Jay, with the lifestyle change you're on, you can go get you a Flying Dutchman right now, and it will meet all the parameters of what you can eat burger-wise, and it's damn good. Get the Flying Dutchman at In-N-Out. You will not be mad. You will be happy you did it. I like Five Guys. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I know I can go get a handful of peanuts and eat them while I'm waiting on my burger. But give me Five Guys burgers and fries. I like those. A local place that my wife loves that she's making that's grown on me, Scotty P's. Scotty P's is a good one here. And then last but not least, first time I had the breakfast burger, Fat Burger. I had my fried egg and my bacon on my burger, or the chili and fried egg on the hamburger. Just ooze all down your fingers. There's a fat burger over in Plano now, and I don't know how I still hadn't been there yet. I'm kicking myself in the butt. But if you ain't never had Fat Burger, you need to go check it out. Fat Burger is all that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, Griff's, shout out Q. Griff's. That's a good one, man.
Where's
That's
Griff
a good
at?
one. I don't know. I just had it before. It's been a minute since I've had one. But Griff's is good. Griff's is good. Chaparral's is another good one. That's another good spot.
You didn't help me at
Chaps.
all on that. Okay.
No, I didn't. Look it up. You got Google. Man, I already put that up there. Next week, I'm already going to decide it, and you can't say nothing about it. Next week, wing flavors. Top 5 wing flavors.
How you gonna try to hit me with you can't even say anything? Like I was debating that. You know what, though? I can't wait. I can't wait till I see your little short ass again. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. Next time I see you, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be. Get ready, damn it.
See, there you go. He said Garland or Pleasant Grove. Bam. Go to the Grove.
Okay. Cool.
The Grove.
I'm more than
Yeah,
likely to hit the
that's
one
right.
in Garland, but hey, it's okay.
Probably.
It's a little
Probably the
closer.
one, but I hit the
me,
one in the Grove.
PG.
That's why I got mine. That's why I had mine.
Okay.
But hey, so glad y'all are here with us. It's always fun. I always enjoy y'all being with us and chatting it up, talking sports and everything else around it. For
Wow.
Big Game Sports Buzz, I am Jay Stocks, the Buff Nerd. Let's go.
And I'm your boy, Big Game James. Appreciate you tuning in. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for the love. Continue to help us grow. Spread the word. Share the love. Let's get it.
Dope. It's a dope groove by Speed.